Hello students, this is chapter 2 of uh, second evaluation. The chapter is where and plants live adaptation. Earlier we have done in this topic in this chapter about habitat, adaptation, plants on land, plants in water and other plants. So already we have discussed about habitat, adaptation and plants on land. Now today we will discuss about plants in water. So plants in water are grown is known as aquatic plants. Aquatic plants are having mainly three types of aquatic plants are there, that is floating aquatic plants, fixed aquatic plants and underwater aquatic plants. Now first, as it names, floating aquatic plant. You must have seen in pond that the water is covered by green leaves and flowers. So these plants float on water as their root, stem and body are light in weight. Secondly, leaves are spongy. It is very spongy, which is filled with air. Third, chlorophyll and stomatas are on the upper side of the leaf. In terrestrial plant, you have learned that the stomatas are on the lower side of the leaf, but in aquatic plant, the stomatas are on the upper side of the leaf. Why? Because the lower side of the leaf is always in the contact of water, so no exchange of gases will be there. So here in aquatic plant, the stomatas are on the upper side of the leaf. Then the leaf is waxy coated to repel water. Means what the leaves are always in contact with water, so it will get rotted. So they are waxy coated so that leaf cannot get damaged due to water. Examples are duckweed, water hyacinth, etc. Now, second type of aquatic plant is fixed aquatic plant. As it says, fixed. So, the roots of the plants are fixed to the soil and the stems are long, narrow and hollow tube-like structure. You take the example of lotus flower. Lotus flower, you must have seen the long stem, which is inside it is hollow tube-like structure, and flowers and leaves are on the surface of the water. Flowers are seen on the surface of water and leaves are also very broad leaves which is on the surface of water. Again, the leaves are waxy coated and stomatas are present on the upper side. Why upper side? Because if it is stomatas are on the lower side of lower side, then it will be always in the contact of water and exchange of gases will not be there. So stomatas are seen on the upper part of the leaves. Like examples are lotus and water lily. I hope all of you have written all these points in your science notebook. The third type of aquatic plant is underwater aquatic plant or submerged aquatic plant. All the plants are underwater. They are not coming out of the water. And they have very thin and narrow leaves with no stomata. Now they are inside the water, so stomatas are not found in this type of aquatic plants. And the leaves of the aquatic plants are very narrow, so that with the help of the direction of water, they can flow easily in the direction of water. Secondly, they breathe through their body surface. Third, in the plants, water, nutrient and dissolved oxygen gases are absorbed through the leaf directly. अभी इसमें क्या होता है कि जितना भी पानी में मिक्स्ड है न्यूट्रिएंट्स एंड ऑक्सीजन, all are taken through the leaf directly. They clean the water. These are helping in cleaning the water, and examples are hydrilla, tape grass and pondweed. So these are three types of aquatic plants. First is floating aquatic plant, second fixed aquatic plant and third underwater aquatic plant. Now some other plants are also there which are known as non-green plants. They are not having green color, they are not having chlorophyll present in it, so they are not able to make their own food. They are dependent on other part of the things to take nutrition from there. Suppose log of wood is there, then mushrooms and other non-green plants grow on that in the rainy season. You must have seen they are non-green plants, and they grow and they take food from the log wood. Um, so what happens in non-green plants? Non-green plants do not have chlorophyll. Such plants cannot produce their own food and are known as saprophytes. So what is saprophyte? The plants which cannot produce their own food are known as saprophytes. They depend on dead plants and animals to fulfill their nutritional need. An example is Indian pipe, coral root plants. Next type of plants are carnivorous or insectivorous plants. Carnivorous plants, as you all know, carnivorous animals means the animals which eat only the flesh of other animals. So like that, carnivorous plants also grow in places with poor soil. Now, what happens in poor soil? They do not get any nutrients from that soil. So how do they take nutrition? They are trapping the insects to get nutritional needs. So from their body they are taking the nutritional values. Now examples are Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, cobra lily and sundew are some carnivorous plants. They all trap insects and then they are taking nutrition from their body and they are growing. Sundew. How is sundew? You must have seen the picture in the textbook. Sundew, they have long tentacles. Tentacles means finger-like impression. They have long tentacles topped with a sweet sticky substance. They are having very sticky substance in it. Once an insect gets stuck, then the tentacles, finger-like objects, move in the direction of the insect to make a tighter trap, and this way the insect is trapped inside the plant flower, and then they are dying with the help of that sticky substance kill the insect, and from their body they are taking the nutrition. Second is Venus flytrap. They are having leaves that are folded in half, and when an insect sits on the leaf, the two halves of the leaf close shut and the insect is trapped inside, and then it is digested by the plant, Venus flytrap. Now the third type of insectivorous plant is pitcher plant. Now pitcher means like ghada. They are long pitcher type leaf like structure, and they are also having a lid. There is a liquid with substance inside it. When insects fall into the container and the pitcher plant, the leaves are shut and the insects are trapped inside and then digested by the pitcher plants. So these are carnivorous plants. You can see here the pictures of carnivorous plants. So all this you have to write in your science notebook. And this is the end of the chapter 2, that is plants, where plants live, adaptation. So adaptation means the plants which are growing in water, they are changes some of the features in themselves to grow in the water. The plants which are grown on land have some features to grow on land, such as marshy area, desert area. All they have some changes in their body so that they can grow in the particular area. So adaptation of plants is completed. In next video we will send the question and answer of this chapter. Till then, bye.